trial going?
So we're starting to get into the kind of the heart of the trial here for Paul Manafort, where he's on trial on charges of tax evasion and bank fraud. Today, his bookkeeper, his longtime bookkeeper, a woman named Washkuhn, is testifying, and what she's saying is that Manafort was heavily involved in the details of his finances, but he kept her in the dark about offshore accounts that he used to pay for luxury items, millions of dollars in luxury items, including things like landscaping for his homes, cars, and other items such as expensive suits. And so we're finally getting into the part of the prosecution's case where they're connecting the dots between payments that went to all of these vendors for him, and then now to them not being reported to people that would have put them on his tax returns. So this bookkeeper's testimony will actually become quite consequential because it undercuts what the defense has been arguing. They've been arguing, or they have been signaling that they're going to argue, that Manafort left the details of his finances to other people, particularly to his longtime associate Rick Gates. And they're seeking to pin the blame for any kind of illegal contact on Gates. But what Washkuhn is testifying to, and what we expect her to continue to testify to, is that Manafort was actually very detail-oriented with his finances, and that, as we will see, and that she said, that he intentionally kept her in the dark about these millions and millions of dollars that were sitting in offshore accounts. So there's a little bit of business as usual in the courtroom right now. You know, it's the third day of the trial. Manafort, when he walked in today, seemed to be in high spirits, good spirits, kind of smiled and gestured to his wife, seems to be fully engaged in this defense. The judge has been pretty hard on the prosecution throughout this case, and today he seems to have kind of backed off a little bit in some ways. So what we are seeing is very much that this trial is progressing very quickly. The prosecution said today that they are running ahead of schedule, and that they do plan for that to continue.